Namaste. Tomorrow, August 22nd, 2020, begins the Ganesha Utsav. Over the next 10 days, Shri Ganesha is going to be celebrated. His presence going to be felt. People are going to get Ganesha home. It's a very popular festival. Shri Ganesha himself is the most recognized, most popular form of divinity that Hindus worship. Worldwide, he is popular as the elephant god. Everybody wants to carry an image or a murti of Ganesha from India as a souvenir. That's the most popular souvenir. So he's known as the elephant god. He has an elephant head and he's a fat, big, full-bodied form of divinity. He sits there and blesses everybody. That's the image. The image of a trunk, big ears, sitting there. But who is Ganesha? There is a very popular Vedic hymn known as the Ganesha Atharva Shirsh. It's part of the Atharva Veda, the end part of Atharva Veda. And it describes who Ganesha is in his true form. If we study that, it describes Ganesha as manifested Brahman. So going back a bit, Shiva does not have a form. Shiva is considered to be pure potentiality, pure consciousness, pure self, unmoving, immovable. In that pure potentiality, there is a spur of movement, a spur of creation, and that is known as Prakriti or Shakti. From that Shakti, it is said that that Shakti with a form or in the form of Parvati once was taking a shower and rubbing her skin like that, and some dead cells came up and playfully she created a small toy and blew life into it and it became Ganesha. If we revisit it carefully, so there is Shiva, which is pure potentiality. There is a spur of creation known as Prakriti, and from Prakriti arises matter. In my book Living Hanuman, I have equated this matter emerging out of Prakriti to Higgs boson, also known as very famous God's particle. It's the boson. It's those particles, that first primeval matter that gives rise to matter as such. Please try to understand that Shiva has no form. He is formless because he has no matter. Shakti has no form. She has no form because she has no matter. It is only at the level of Ganesha that the first forms are being cognized. The first particles of matter come to light. So Ganesha, therefore, is considered to be the deity or the energy of earth element. He provides matter, substance. He is the stuff of which the whole creation is created of. In fact, he is the whole of creation. So, if Ganesha is matter, whatever you touch your own body, You touch your watch, you touch your head, you touch your t-shirt, you touch your mobile phone. Whatever you touch, whatever you can touch, all of that is Ganesha. You are touching Ganesha somewhere or the other on his body. I'm not saying so. The Ganesha Atharvashish says it. Prakritihi Purushat Param. From the Param Purusha, from the Supreme Consciousness, arose Prakriti, and from that Prakriti you have arisen. And Tam Sakshat Atma Sinityam. You are the manifested self, the Upanishad says. Talking about Ganesha, it says, Ganesha, you are the manifested self, the manifested consciousness. The consciousness which is congealed within matter. Every matter, there is a movement. And it's a conscious movement. There is a consciousness at varying levels of frequency. At some levels, consciousness is not aware of itself, and we call it as a rock or non-conscious being. But it doesn't mean that it doesn't have consciousness. Ganesha is therefore everything that you touch, that you see, that you feel, that you hear, that you smell. That is Ganesha. How about his trunk? That's a big metaphor. It's a metaphor for something very special. I'll share that. The word used in the Atharvashirsha or in most of the mantras are vakra tunda. Vakra means curved. Anything which is curved, anything which is curving back on itself, anything which is not straight, anything which is curved is vakra. Tunda, anything which is a projection, anything which is projecting. It could be a branch of a tree. It could be a hand. Could be called it tunda. It could be just a pimple. It could be a trunk of an elephant. So from a pimple to a trunk of an elephant, everything can be called a projection and therefore a tunda. Tunda simply means to project. And the Atharvashirsha, the Upanishad says, you project universes upon universes, creations upon creations. You project them such that they ultimately return to you. It's a curved projection of the universe. Such that you can say, like an elephant projects water and it falls upon the elephant. An elephant projects dust and the dust falls upon curves back on the elephant. Similarly, this whole universe is projected and it curves back upon him, upon Ganesha, who is the basis of the whole universe. He has become the universe. He has become the whole creation, conscious and aware. That's one side of it. On the other side, we all are Ganeshas. We are all the time constantly projecting our universes. Intentions are projected into choices. Choices are projected into actions. Actions are projected into results. Results come back to us as experiences, as impressions, as deep latencies, imprints, giving rise to, again, attitudes, giving rise to intentions, and again leading into choices, projecting out again as another universe. All the time we are projecting our universes. We have an invisible trunk, if you can see that. Our mind is an invisible trunk, curved upon ourselves. That's the root of karma. That's how the karma flows. That's the root of the breath. Exhalation comes back as inhalation. The circular, the curving back of reality. In meditation or otherwise, you can always ask yourself, all the time during the day, just become aware and see, where is my trunk? Where is my trunk right now? Is it here right now? Curved and resting on my chest, and I'm aware of it. Or it is somewhere else. It is in my office, it's at my child's school, it's in my friend's home, it's in the movie hall, it's in the mall that is shut down, it's in the aircraft which is not taking up. Where is my trunk? Where is it gathering stuff? Because it is going to throw all of that back, and all that is going to land on me. Where is my trunk? Is it stuck into WhatsApp all the time, or Facebook, or Instagram, or all the social media stuff? Is it sucking all of that in? Where is my trunk? Wherever I find my trunk, I gather that trunk and bring it and keep it right on my chest, curled, right in front of me. So, in that, we each are Ganesha. We are Ganesha. We only need to become aware of our Ganesha self. And becoming aware of our Ganesha self, we can step into celebrating the Ganesha Utsav, which awaits us not only from tomorrow, but from this moment onwards. Always keep asking yourself, where is my trunk? Where is my trunk? And that awareness, that Ganesha awareness will keep each one of us centered around our own axis. The third thing about Ganesha is, he is considered to be one who destroys all obstacles. Imagine, that's why he is invoked before anything, before doing anything, before starting a journey, before starting a work or a project or a conversation or anything. You invoke Ganesha. Imagine a huge elephant, and imagine a forest of challenges in front of you that you must cross. Now imagine letting that elephant walk in front of you. That elephant, when he walks in front of you, will create a tunnel of space for you so that you can just walk through. Same with Ganesha. We invoke the presence of Ganesha. We project his power and his presence through the project, through the act that we are about to do, through the journey we are about to make. And allow that to walk ahead of us. And we just easily stroll behind it. Ganesha's walking in front of us makes our journey easy and a cakewalk. Thus we invoke Ganesha. And the mantra for Ganesha, invoking Ganesha, is also very simple, given in the same Upanishad. It says, this is the body of Ganesha, the sound body of Ganesha. And what is the sound body of Ganesha? Gam. That's the sound body of Ganesha. Enhanced through Omkar, Gam. That's the sound. Normally, it is split up as two, and we say Om Gam. So if you're going somewhere, is the sound going, Gam. That's the sound. Any movement that you do is a dynamic going, Gam. So you can say Om Gam Ganapataye Namah. That's the mantra. Om Gam Ganapataye Namah. You can say it a few times, project invoke Ganesha and visualize him walking in front of you, clearing all your paths. Om Gam Ganapataye Namah. Or simply Om Gam in your mind, in your breath. Need not say it, only in the mind. Om Gam, like that. Or Gam. The Upanishad says, Gam enhanced through Om. Tarena Riddha, enhanced through Om. Gam, so Gom. That is also one of the seed syllables of Ganapati. And Ganapati is visualized to stay in the Mooladhara chakra, in the root chakra, which is just below our spine. And the mantra for that chakra is Lam. When you put it all together, it becomes Glom. So the three seed syllables of Ganapati are Om Gam, Gom, Glom, Ganapataye Namah. These are the three seed syllables of Ganapati. You can invoke him thus, or even if you don't want to use these sounds, you can simply become aware of yourself. Understand that whatever you touch, whatever you feel is all him. Whatever you project is his trunk, is his power of projection. Where are you using that power? And becoming aware of that when you initiate any action, becoming aware of yourself, becoming aware of your power of projection, gathering yourself and putting yourself in that particular journey or in that particular project or work, success is guaranteed. So the Upanishad says. With this, I wish everybody a very, very blessed Ganesha Utsav. I invoke his presence and his blessings in everyone. Lots of love and prayers. Namaste.